เดี๋ยวเราจะต้องแชร์ห้องกันอีกนานนะคะพี่ปองค่ะก็เป็นสองสาวนะคะที่โดนหมายจับค่ะพ่อแม่พี่น้อง
แต่ว่าพี่ศักดิ์ชัยบอกแล้วนะก็จะดีไซน์ชุดนักโทษให้เราใหม่จะเป็นสีส้มแอร์เมสอ่ะน่ารักมากชอบมาชอบ
ขอมาพร้อมกระเป๋าด้วยได้ไหมคะ
เอาให้แม่เอามาส่ง2 ใบนะจิตรพัฒน์กฤษฎากรค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะพ่อแม่พี่น้องขออนุญาตมาสรุปข่าวเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเลยนะคะ Ladies and gentlemen, to all our foreign press and media and our expats, on Friday, our fundraiser rally at Jaran Gung, Silom, raised over 9.2 million baht for the farmers. Yesterday, at Phetburi, Sukhumvit, we've got donated another 9.8 million baht. We've raised altogether more than 24.3 million baht, including the 1 million baht donation from tonight. This donation money will be handed over to the head of the Thai Lawyer Association to fund court expenses and fees. There will be no attorney fees because all the lawyers are working on the farmers' cases on a pro bono basis. As we have stressed, the PDRC is not politicizing the farmers' struggle. Rather, we are willing and ready to be an instrument and a platform for the farmers to ensure that their demands are heard and that their injustice addressed through the legal system. This Friday, the 14th of February, is both Valentine's Day and Mahabusha Day. We will hold a 3-day Thailand Love Fest from the 14th occasion. We will pray for the nation, led by priests at every PDRC stage, and partake in merit-making. We will pray for peace and harmony in our battle against the Thaksin's regime and our fight for our farmers. And we might even pray for Yingluck and Thaksin to see the light. Yingluck's cabinet has been harassing former and current civil servants for expressing their views differently from the caretaker government. Deputy Commerce Minister and the CMPO are seeking to punish 4 current civil servants from the Department of External Trade Promotion, Business Development and Trade Negotiation, as well as ex-officials who came on Patumwan stage for violating the emergency decree. But do not worry, the PDRC will arrange for attorneys to help these officials to fight their case. As for the remaining civil servants who have not yet joined us openly, please do so. Your participation will help us topple the Thaksin's regime so we can move forward and reform Thailand. This government is unable to pay the farmers. Therefore, if we do not topple the Thaksin's regime and Yingluck's government, the farmers will not be paid and will continue to struggle. Yesterday, Yingluck refused to even come down and meet the farmers who were demonstrating in front of the Ministry of Defense. The only thing that the farmer wanted is a simple answer to the question, when will they be paid? The caretaker Commerce Minister said the government had been ready to pay for the past 2 weeks, but the bank would not loan them the money because of the anti-government protesters. This is a complete lie. We have never taken siege against any bank. The only bank we've visited was the government saving bank, and we were actually invited by the GSB staff, who feared that Yingluck's government was going to rob the children's saving. Kun Suthep Theaksuban, Secretary to the PDRC, revealed on stage tonight that the staff of Krung Thai Bank invited the protesters to go shut down the bank. However, he refused and even said on stage that we could not shut down commercial banks for fear of severely disrupting business and commerce. Therefore, KTB employees decided to stage their own protests against the board loaning fund to Yingluck's rice scheme. The banks are collectively rejecting the government's loan requests because their respective legal experts have advised them against it, because the government does not have any legal authority to take on loans for this scheme. The government needs to start speaking the truth and stop lying to everyone. Farmers are demanding that Yingluck and her cabinet must resign to pave way for a new government. Only when we have a new government can the farmers be paid. The NACC has announced that they will issue their decision on the probe into Yingluck's involvement with the rice pledging scheme by the end of this month. If they decide that Yingluck was involved in corruption and graft in this scheme, Yingluck will have to resign from caretaker Prime Minister immediately. On the 19th of February, the northern farmers are coming to Bangkok. The farmers have independently decided to stage demonstrations against Yingluck's government because the government have not paid as they promised. The PDRC, in comparison, is continuing with our constant protest against this government and the Thukson's regime. Today, Shalom CMPO announced the identity of the 136 names on their list of the PDRC's corporate and individual sponsors. Kun Suthep said on stage tonight that this is all false information by the government who wants to mislead the general public. Kun Suthep also said, if any of the listed are harassed, we have attorneys from 2 separate law firms ready to handle their cases and provide legal assistance. Another tragic news. On 19th of January, when the Victory Monument stage was attacked, among those injured from the bomb explosion was Kun Ananda. His head was injured and he has been in treatment in hospital since the incident. It turns out that his injuries were too severe. He sadly passed away today at 3 p.m. His wife and children, however, survived, although they had not joined the demonstration, but were simply vending at the Victory Monument that day. They too are casualties of Yingluck's violence. The PDRC will donate to the family. They are in our thoughts and prayers tonight. When will Yingluck government ever find these attackers? Video clips of the attackers were widely spread and circulated by the media, just like information about the identity of the gunmen who shot and killed Kun Sutin and also at Wat Siram. But Yingluck's subordinates and the police have failed yet again to provide any leads on these violent attacks. Civil servants, please join us soon, so we can put an end to Yingluck's government and the Thaksin's regime once and for all. Thank you and good night. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
สาบานว่าไม่เสียใจ